Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sara.
I'm Lucinda.
And today we are back at it with
more big pots of makeup.
Yes, but this one is strictly concealer. So we have done a lot of the work for you. Not all of the work, but a lot of it.
Yes, in fact, the work we've done is right here, testing all these concealers and seeing which ones are keepers and which ones are send backers.
Yes. Now, I am going to grab our favorites right here.
Okay, good.
So we can kind of get an idea for what we want. You know what? I'm going to take my favorite. You can have all yours. I have one. I'm going to go first.
There's one very important favorite. Oh, yeah. We can't let that
Sorry,
one go.
we're missing one.
Okay, we're back.
I'm going to go first since I have one. I'm going to recommend one and only one, and this is the one to get. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This stuff is amazing. It's perfect. It's blendable. It kind of just goes on at full coverage if you need it. You can kind of, I hate to say like melt it down a little bit, but if you add some like foundation, like a liquid foundation to it, it makes it a little bit less intense. But when I wear concealer, it's because I need something to cover up. Like I have something I need to cover up. I don't wear it on a day-to-day basis like today. Like under my eyes, I don't do that. But this bad boy, if you have something that you need to cover, a spot, a mark, a pimple, this is it right here. I know it's pretty trendy online. A lot of influencers will recommend this product just because it's good. So I also will recommend this one as well. Now, Lucinda, on the other hand, has a whole lot more to go through.
Well, I do have a lot more to go through because we have different challenges.
We do.
Now, I always talk about how Sarah's wearing my hair color from way back when, and I evolved to this, and I talk about how we have the same eye color. What we do not have are the same under eye issues. I've always had very deep set eyes, and it's just from the day I was born, I've had these dips under my eyes, and it's always been a challenge to me to find the right concealer. Now, there was a time, it was not too long ago, when Tarte came out with this product, which was fabulous. I can no longer find it. So if anybody knows where I can find it, that would be one. Yes, please.
Okay.
Please, thank you.
This is Tarte Colored Clay CC Under Eye Corrector. This happens to be the shade Light Medium. Now, I was going to say you might notice it's unused. Why is that unused?
Well, I bought 5. But when I heard that they were going to go away, I bought a stock of them. And I'm letting you see the unused one because sometimes the used things are gross.
You know what's so funny is we are terrible like influencers. We're over here like, this is out of stock. I just did the lip stain video. That one that I love is no longer being made. This is no longer being made.
But we are not influencers. We're teachers. This is color class. Now, and the reason I'm mentioning this, you're probably going, why are they mentioning this?
Yes.
Because it had a unique pink cast to it. And I found that unique, let me say peach cast did wonders for my violet colored under eye circles. And as the skin under my eyes, thank you.
If you ever see, sometimes Lucinda talks over the microphone. So if it ever goes in and out, it's because
it's my fault. Sorry. I get excited. I move my hands around and this is exciting stuff. So this went away and I bought up all of the remaining stock in the world and it's downstairs. But I mention it because of that unique pinkness, which I found in another product. And, obviously light to deep, you're going to have to make some adjustments for you. But I wanted to show you this. This is the MAC concealer. This is their Studio Fix concealer. Notice one is yellow cast.
I'll see if I can get it closer for you.
And one is pink, peachy cast. I used that yellow cast one for the longest time, but then I graduated up to the peachy cast, and it worked like a dream for the violet parts of my under eye circles. I have multiple kinds of under eye circles, the violet, the skin tone, whatever. So that's one of my favorites. Then another one of my favorites is the multi-use concealer, Instant Age Erase or Instant Age Rewind, and the eraser. fabulous.
I am going to say yes to this one. I love this one. We're both on board with this one. Love, 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 love. Yes.
One of the reasons why I love this extra is if you're doing color correcting, which I was just describing to you, use something a little peachy on your violet smudges and then use regular skin tone. If you need to blend your color corrector in with the regular skin tone concealer, that is a brilliant way to do it.
And the foundation that matches this, you love too.
I love it. I absolutely
Yes.
love it. They also have a product that's like, it's just shimmer, but not crazy shimmer. It's the kind of shimmer that young girls have on their skin, like Sara has right now.
Oh, like the luminosity.
And it makes you look luminous rather than powder puffed. And that's one of my pet peeves about getting older is that we tend to want to plop on powders and plop on some more powders and more powder. And we look just beaten down with powder, and it makes us look old. The thing that makes you look young is to be luminous and almost
Glowy.
like your skin is still making a little oil, which mine hasn't made in 5 years. But that skill, that's a sign of youth. And that Maybelline product, the Age Rewind in the Luminous, it's great on any foundation. If you don't want to use the Maybelline foundation, it's great over everything.
Love this too. I'm going to back this one up too.
Good. Now, the next one that I really like, I tried, because Tarte got rid of the Amazonian one that I loved so much, I went to Shape Tape. And they have a huge range of color, and that's what I'm going to say. You want to try it on your hand?
Yes, I can swatch it.
That's why I really love it, because as you can see, I want to hop into the Shape Tape. I evaluate all the colors. As you see, I have a few in my bag of tricks. It's very blendable. The coverage is pretty good. It's a little pricey. So unless you need the absolute kind of color attention that this will give you with all of their mini shades, and they have a mini. So speaking of mini shades, they have a mini. So if you want to get your shade right buying the mini, which is half the price of the full size, that's a good option for you.
Yeah.
Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah. It has like a luminosity to it. It covers really well. I mean, this was like the epitome of concealer forever. Years and years. Everyone used Shape Tape.
For me, this is nice and heavy. And like if I'd been up all night and I just look horrible, and I really need to kind of recreate that area of my face with like new skin, this is the way I do it. This is really heavy coverage. It's a little gummy, but that's okay. And all of these last much longer if you take a nice light translucent powder just before you're ready to hit the door, and just give it a little doop, doop.
I would recommend the translucent powder. Now, my question is, stranded on an island, you can only have one. What are you taking?
My 5 boxes of this old Tarte concealer.
And I'm taking the Infallible Full Wear. L'Oreal Paris. Let's see, what shade is this? I usually use 110. Wait, no, that's Maybelline. I don't know what this is. Oh, here we go. Eggshell, 325.
Well prepared.
We got this.
And if anybody's irritated with me telling you that my Desert Island product is no longer available and that I've bought up all of the remaining compacts of it, my next favorite, believe it or not, is the IT Anti-Aging Concealer.
Let me see if I can get the... this is full coverage anti-aging waterproof concealer, and in the shade Light Natural. So if you're interested,
they've got a fair shade range. The nice thing about this is you could swim in it. You can do pretty much anything in it, and it does not go anywhere.
That's a nice little feature, though. All right, so out of this entire thing of concealers, those are our top picks for you today.
Yes.
Now, I know this was much anticipated. If you guys love these kind of videos, please leave us a comment down below if there are any other things that you want us to look at. Lipsticks. What can we can kind of share our foundations.
We've got boxes like this for eyeshadow. We've got boxes like this for blush. We've got boxes like this. Well, 2 like this for lipsticks.
I was going to say, yeah, if there's anything you want to see, please leave it down in the comments below. We are happy to do it. Now, if you want to reach us in any way, down in the description, there are a whole lot of links. Check those out. You'll find everything you need, hopefully, down there. Lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another color class, and we'll see you in our next video.